Guys, welcome in. This is Love Goddess Tarot. Today's pick a card reading is going to be super fun. In honor of the Sex and the City movie coming out, I think it's 3, yes, number 3, I am doing a Who is Your Mr. Big reading. Okay, so that's so fun. It's going to look at whoever this person is that's going to really rock your world, who's really going to be like, oh my gosh, the person you are just crazy, crazy, crazy about. And I gave you each one of the characters. If you've never watched the show or the TV show or the movies, it's a show about 4 girlfriends. So I thought, how perfect. We can use each one of their names as your pile, and you can see who your Mr. Big is based on that, okay? And so the 4 girlfriends are all different. Carrie is the main character. She's a writer. She writes about love. She's quirky and funny, and she's the one that ends up dating and then marrying Mr. Big, who is the love of her life. Number 2 is Samantha. Samantha's her sexy friend who is really confident in her body, who is just an amazing, successful, confident, gorgeous woman. Number 3 is Charlotte. Charlotte is really sweet and a little bit more shy and a little bit more conservative and reserved. And number 4 is Miranda, and Miranda is like hard-hitting, very protective, very loyal, successful lawyer. Okay, guys, so those are the personalities of each of the piles. And as I said, if you have never seen the show, it's okay. If your name happens to be Samantha or Charlotte and you want to hear your reading, this is absolutely perfect. We're going to look at your next big, like, crush, love, romance person. Okay, guys, so I also have really fun information about each. We're going to do specific details about what they look like, and I'm going to get oracle cards too. So we're going to get a lot today. So who is your Mr. Big? Okay, pile 1, 2, 3, 4, Carrie, Samantha, Charlotte, Miranda. Timestamps are below. Number 1, you picked Carrie for your reading, and Carrie is the writer. She's the person that narrates the whole show. She's the star. She's really quirky, and I happen to relate the most to her. So if I had to pick one of the 4 girlfriends, this would be me. So you and I are the same. Okay, guys, so let's go. Let's see who your next Mr. Big is. We're going to start with your tarot cards, okay? We're going to look at who this is, and then we're going to get details about how you might meet, what they look like, how you're going to feel, the whole thing. So excited for this reading. Okay, let's go. So, oh my gosh, beautiful. You got Queen of Swords, which I love because Carrie is the writer. The Queen of Swords energy is all about communication and speaking and writing and being really clear, very direct, and somebody who loves to talk and loves to communicate. And this can be air sign energy. Even if you're not an air sign, it just could mean that you're a writer or somebody that loves to talk and has lots of friends, or wants to really communicate with their partner. And this is Gemini, Aquarius, Libra energy. Okay, so, and then for the person coming in, Mr. Big is a Knight of Swords. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, so you guys are both sword energy, which is really cool because you will really like meet your match in this person. The reason they're your Mr. Big is because they've got like those one-liners. They're really smart. They're really funny. They may be a bit sarcastic. And this person is going to move really quickly, which you're going to like. And you're going to really be taken off your feet, literally, by the Knight of Swords, because look at him. He's going to come riding in really, really fast. And he's going to get you with his words. He's going to get you with the way that he talks to you, the things that he says. He's going to really, that's what's going to make him your Mr. Big. Okay, so wow. So what we're showing with that 8 of Swords energy is that maybe you feel like trapped in some way, whether it's not trapped in not having a relationship, or trapped in a pattern with people, something that you feel like you can't get out of. But the thing about the Eight of Swords energy is that she can loosen those ropes around her and lift off that blindfold and really get through. There's an opening right between those swords there. So it's like a message from the universe saying, guess what? You really control this. You have to get out of your head a little bit and know that you have the ability to make changes so that you get the love, the relationship, the Mr. Big that you really want. Okay, let's see what's going on with him. Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles. He is an extremely generous person, and you're going to be really attracted to that. And I feel like this is going to be a change for you where and there's the Libra sign too. We've got the scale, so we're getting more Libra energy for him maybe. But he's somebody who's going to be really fair. He's somebody who like wants a relationship that's really equal. And I feel like you guys are going to be equals and maybe even meet through work. Maybe you both do writing, or you're in communications, or you're PR or marketing or something like that. And I feel like there's a chance that you guys could meet through work, because we do have the Pentacle energy coming through with that Six of Pentacles. Okay, the overall is, wow, he really is your Mr. Big. Okay, so we have the Ten of Pentacles, and what I'm thinking is that this person does really come from, like the character in this movie, a lot of money, like is successful, is surrounded by pentacles. So there's a couple of ways we can look at it. We could say that you guys could come together because of family. You could get connected because of family. And also that work energy, the Pentacles stuff is like somebody who works at a company their family owns, or if they, maybe this person owns their own company. But I'm definitely getting very solid, secure. It's funny because it's actually lining up, and I just picked the names. I didn't know what the piles were. It's really lining up to kind of the character in the movie, which is like someone who owns their own finance company, and somebody that is like, is your equal in terms of like ambition, in terms of talent, but in different ways. I think that that's what's really cool about you guys. You're a lot alike, and you definitely like have the same sort of communication style and the way you talk, and you get each other, you understand each other. But definitely this person, this Mr. Big, is just like the character. He's really good at money and good at finance and good at and building businesses and things like that. So it's funny because he's definitely coming through like the character. Okay, so now let's pull you an oracle card. We're going to first do the color oracle and see what comes through. How will you feel when you first meet him? Okay, let's shuffle again because those got mixed up. How will you feel when you first meet him? Ooh, okay, so your intuition is going to be really, really on. And that's interesting because you did get that sword energy. And Carrie was the purple tag. So maybe purple's also a color that you really connect with, and you really connect with that third eye energy. But also, it's like with all those swords, with the Queen of Swords, with the Knight of Swords, it's like you guys are almost telepathic, and you're going to feel like a very strong feeling when you meet him that, wow, I think this is the person. And then he feels, wow, he feels like you just like are this cleansing energy, this like you are just washing away something for him, whether it's stress, whether it's like tension, whatever. When he meets you, you're really funny, and I feel like you guys are funny together. Like that sword energy is like, I can just see you guys talking and laughing, but there's something about you that like he finds so refreshing. Like the word refreshing is coming through. I think that his world is like a certain way, and when he meets you, you're someone that's different. You're someone that just makes him feel like, wow, okay, all my stress is gone. I'm just having a good time. This person makes me feel really happy and comfortable. Now let me get you a romance angel message about your Mr. Big. Okay, flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. That's exactly what I felt like. The way that you connect is that sword energy. And swords are all about flirting too. And that's that Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but really Gemini energy is very flirty. And it's like, I just felt that between you. And I feel like you're going to, like I said, you're going to meet him maybe at work, you know, maybe when you're out at a restaurant or a bar, and it's like the flirting, the talking is how you guys are going to connect, and that spark is going to come because you guys just really, when you talk, that's when things come alive, okay? That's how you get attracted to one another. Okay, now let's get an Aphrodite love message about you and your Mr. Big, about this Knight of Swords. Okay, you got two together. You have artichoke, Aphrodite's vegetable, complicated, unusual, picky, surprising. Number 33, this is unlike any other relationship. And Harmonia, Aphrodite's daughter, harmony, elope, excitement. Number 21, this relationship is serious. Wow. I'm getting very strong Gemini vibe for this person, okay? Maybe it's your energy coming through, but there's a lot of Gemini energy coming through. And the eloping, that like excitement, that doing something spontaneous definitely feels like a possibility here. And the fact that this is really complicated, I feel like there is something that's complicated about it, whether it could be an age difference, it could be a work situation. There's something about this one that feels like, oh yeah, it's not that straightforward. It's like, it's going to be a little like an artichoke. You're going to have to peel it away, the layers. Much like Carrie in the movie and the series, it's kind of funny. This is really moving in the same direction, which is hysterical to me. Okay, guys, now here are our channeled messages. What I'm going to do with these is pull one from each pile for you, and that will give hair color, eye color, places, and characteristics for this person. Okay, so we'll start with this pile, and you have tall. Okay, so we have tall, and then for the yellow we have dark brown. Okay, and for the green, brown. Okay, so brown eyes, dark brown hair. And then finally, I'm going to pick two of these, which are like characteristics or personality. Okay, wealthy. There we go. We got the Six of Pentacles, and I felt that. And the Ten of Pentacles, that money, that family wealth too is coming through. And we'll do one more. Competitive. Okay, so this person is very competitive. Comes from that, you know, generational wealth is coming through, or owning a business is coming through. Let's get you some initials and letters, and then we'll get charms and zodiac signs. Okay, let's get some letters for my Carries out there. It's funny, I'm like kind of upset because they're not including Samantha. I really loved the first, I loved the show. I didn't watch it at the time. I watched it like, you know, a while after it was actually on. But I don't like that they cut out Samantha. Okay, so I'm on the fence whether I'm going to watch it, okay? All right, so we have B-A-G-N-M-P. Oh my God, if we get an I, we are going to get big. So you'll know exactly what he's going to look like because he's tall, dark brown. Oh my gosh, you know what I just realized? This literally came out exactly like Mr. Big and Carrie. Okay, wow. Oh my God, you guys. If there's an I here, okay, we have X. We have I. There's Big. Oh my God. Do we have an R, Mr. Big? I will literally lose it. Okay. We have H-E-S. And his, I think his real name was John Preston. Okay, so those might be names too for you, but look at that. We got Big. That is hysterical. Okay, and M, so Mr. Big is right there. Oh my God, you guys. I love it. There's Preston. Wow. And SEX. Oh my God. We literally are getting all these clues from the movie. This is so fun. Okay, now let's get you some charms. See what else comes up. Now with charms, as always, anything that is really personal for you, go with that, because charms are a lot of times they add a lot of like details and stuff, but they also are very, very personal sometimes. So anything that you have that you connect with, definitely use that. Okay, so first of all, we have Capricorn energy, and that's that strong 10 of Pentacles energy, which would be the head of a company, somebody who's successful, hardworking, somebody who's, you know, part of a corporation or government. We have the beautiful angel fish, which is like tropical, something beautiful. I think of it as something exotic. We have the dream catcher, dreams coming true. We have the spider web, which is protective energy. We have the butterfly of transformation and change. We have the dove of peace. And look at this, you guys. We have 3 anchors. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, so anchor is a big one. And you have a big one, a medium, and a baby. So I feel like for some of you, this can be you guys would have a baby together, or there could be a child involved. Or 3 kids. But I'm really feeling that mama bear, papa bear, baby bear. Wow. That's so cool, you guys. But anyway, anchors also can be about boats, about anchoring to one another, really wanting the same things, a long-term relationship. And as I said, beach, anything sea-related. But yes, whatever comes through for you, use that as well. I'm just so excited we actually got big. That is wild, you guys. Okay, so this was your very fun Who's Your Mr. Big reading. You definitely came through as Carrie. That is wild. I am sending you so much love. Please be sure to write all your comments below. Let me know. Ooh, wait, don't go yet. I forgot. Let's roll the astro dice and see what other signs come through besides the ones that came through already. Oh my gosh, you guys, Gemini. I told you Gemini energy was coming through so strong. That's confirmation. Thank you, thank you. We have Sagittarius, and Libra. More air sign energy. Okay, guys. Wow. So that's it. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share. Hit the notification bell, because that way you'll know when I post new videos and when I do polls and things like that. And the way that I communicate is through the community board. So whenever I have updates or anything, that's where I'll write them. So be sure to hit the notification bell. Don't forget to write your love question once you subscribe, because I do one free mini reading every month for 1 subscriber. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Tell me all your stories. Tell me all your Carrie stories. I can't wait to hear them. I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys. Or should I say Samantha. You guys are my Samanthas. So excited. This reading is going to look at who your next Mr. Big is. Okay, and we love Samantha. I'm really sad she's not going to be in Sex and the City 3. I may not even watch because of that, because I love her so much, but I don't know yet. So let's see who your next Mr. Big is. Okay, so, so you're coming through as the Ace of Cups. And I love that because a lot of times Samantha is, you know, we don't really focus on her soft heart and all of that in the shows and in the movie, but she really has one. And you're coming through as really being open and being ready to really give your heart to someone. So this is like, this person isn't just like exciting and like it drives you crazy and like, oh my gosh, but also this is someone that you really, really want to give your heart to. Okay. And for them, we're getting the Page of Wands. Okay, so your next Mr. Big might be younger than you, which is really funny because Samantha definitely had younger men, and actually one of the most serious and long-term relationships was with a guy that was younger who was a model. But yeah, creative type. This is coming through this person as someone who might be younger than you slightly. It doesn't have to be a lot. You know, if you are young and you're like, but wait, I'm only 25. How much younger could they be? Just a little bit. Doesn't have to be. And they also can be just really young at heart or fun or, you know, just like playful energy too. They don't have to actually be young. And I see them as definitely creative. And this person is coming through as fire sign energy, which would be Leo, Sag, Aries, or as I said, just very, very creative, playful, adventurous. Okay, that's coming through too. Okay, so at the base of it, for you, you're really thinking about maybe making a change when you meet this person, or you're really embracing something new, or maybe even a dream that you have that's something creative, or it could just be that you're changing jobs or moving somewhere. But there is a lot of like change and adventure connected to you too, connected to you meeting this person. Okay. And for your person coming in, they have the Seven of Cups. Okay, so I am getting a lot of that really creative energy with this person. This person feels like they could be a movie star or somebody involved in movies or acting or, you know, something that's very creative. And for you, it's like, you are really attracted to that adventurous part of them, to that you're more of the strategic person, I feel like, in this connection, and they are like the big dreamer. Okay, and so the overall for you is the Strength card, number 8, and this is so beautiful. This is definitely fire sign energy. This is Leo energy with the number 8. That could be August, could be when you meet. This person definitely could be a Leo. You could be a Leo. What's really interesting is Samantha gives me definite Leo energy. It's fiery, it's passionate, it's proud. But you guys really, I feel like this, it's like there has to be patience with you with this relationship, and it's going to have to take time. What I'm seeing is more from your side. I'm seeing that there may be a shift for you coming before you meet this person. Like, maybe you haven't always, you know, been ready to really open up and give your heart. And maybe there's something that you're planning in terms of your life that's going to make this, this big shift. And maybe you're like, you know what, I actually really want to be in a partnership. If you've never been in a long-term relationship, maybe you're like, you know what, that's really missing for me. I want to find that person that's just as strong as me, that's just as powerful as me, that's just as compassionate but also passionate. Like, that's the combination that I'm getting for you with your next Mr. Big. This person has to be creative. This person has to be passionate and fiery and like want to do things, want to go places. I do feel this person has incredible imagination, and is definitely giving me this creative vibe, which is funny because number one, the Carries came through as totally Carrie energy, and you guys are really like literally by the book coming through as the Samantha energy, which is really funny. And I didn't put these based on the piles. I just put down the names first and then pulled the cards. So I love that because it's real confirmation. But yeah, this is giving me this like this having to open up your heart, having to make some changes, being open to maybe moving, or you know, I do feel like you're in the process though. You're like really planning something, or you've been thinking at a deep level that there's something that you really want, and you know that you have to make plans to get there. It's going to take a little while, and I do feel like there's a little bit of it's going to take a while for you to meet this Mr. Big. But definitely younger energy, definitely fire sign energy, a creative person, somebody you can definitely give your heart to. There's a sense that you guys are really equals, and that could even be soulmates. We have that beautiful infinity symbol above her head. So yes, I'm loving this for you, my Samanthas. Okay, let's get some more details for you. First, we're going to start with the color oracle. Let's see how you feel when you first lay eyes on this Mr. Big. How do you feel? Ooh, anxiety. Oh my gosh, that's so interesting. So this person is going to kind of shake you up. This person is going to really like make you like, maybe it's like I said, you're not used to dealing with someone that you really open your heart to, or someone that's really that person that gives you that spark. This person is going to give you a little bit of anxiety. Wow, okay, I did not see that coming. Let's see how they feel when they first lay eyes on you. Okay, wow, intuition. So, and with that Seven of Cups, that's interesting. This person is definitely in tune and is really connected to your heart. And they are going to feel that much stronger than you do initially, which is interesting. They are going to really know at a deep level that you guys are meant to be together. They're going to recognize it right away. It may cause you a little anxiety, or they may cause you a little anxiety because maybe they're younger than you, or maybe you're like, I'm attracted to them, but this isn't what I thought. And you're like in a situation where you're like, I didn't expect to feel this way. Maybe it comes out of nowhere. But let's get more details about this. First, we'll do... Let me get you a romance angel about your relationship with Mr. Big. Number 2. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Yeah, there's definitely a feeling for me that this person is going to be more comfortable revealing themselves than you are. I think that this is who you are at a deep level, but it's like something you're in the process of expressing and showing. You know, who knows? Maybe you haven't been in this kind of relationship, or maybe you have been hurt in the past, and there's something that gives you anxiety about the thought of really opening up. Maybe you meet them when you're traveling and it's unexpected, and they live somewhere else, and you're like, uh-oh, I don't, this is kind of off my plan, and you're like, I really feel this way, and that's what gives you anxiety. There's lots of ways this could play out. Let's look at the Aphrodite Oracle and see what Aphrodite wants you to know about this person. Number 2, please give us info. What do you need to know? Ooh, Paris, Aphrodite's here. Okay, Paris could be important, you guys. Winner, prize, ring, on blast, number 39, you will win the prize. Okay, here's what just popped in for me about this person. They may, like, the anxiety could be you meet them and they're already in a relationship, or they're dating a lot of people lightly, and you don't really think that they are going to be very committed, or that you don't know right away that they're interested in you. There could be someone else, or other people around this person that make you nervous, or someone that's really trying to get their attention, or someone who's like, even though they're not competing with you, they think they are, that kind of thing. But you will be the winner. Okay, so, and the name Paris or the place Paris could be important. I love that. Maybe a French connection. Ooh, exciting. Okay, guys, now let's get, I have the channeled messages for looks, places to meet, and we're only going to do one for each to get very specific info today about Mr. Big. So let's see what you get. Okay, so you have tall for height and sandy hair and brown eyes. And now I'm going to pull a couple of these. These are like personality or details about the person. Okay, these came up, all three. So we have children. They could have children, they could want children, or you guys could be around children. There could be a connection, school. We have music, which I did feel that creative energy. And we have corporate, which could be a work connection, you know, working in a corporation or meeting them through some sort of corporate environment, a retreat, something like that. Okay, now let's get you some initials. Okay, so we have P, I, A, G, E. Okay, we have Paige. Wow, if your name is Paige, please write below. Oh my gosh, you probably just jumped out of your seat. Ah! I love when that happens. D, S, M, and T. Okay, guys, so you can take a moment, see what pops out for you. You know, it could just be a word, it could be a place, it could be something that, you know, has significance about you or the person. Now I'm going to roll the astro dice. Let's see what other signs we can get for this person or information about you guys. You're Mr. Big, okay. So we have Libra energy, Gemini, and Capricorn. Okay, that's definitely corporate. So we have Libra, Gemini, Capricorn, and now I'm going to do a charm reading for you, so you might want to turn the volume down if you don't like the sound. Okay, beautiful. So you have this sword, which is that air sign energy. You got it with the zodiac dice, the Gemini, Libra messages. This is also Aquarius energy. This can also just be about speaking up, being clear about what it is you want, okay? It could be a message about that. Oh, you have a little turtle. I love this. This is about taking your time. Maybe things going a little slower than, you know, the average. It's not like rushing energy. It's obviously slower energy. It can also be, for me, about moving, taking your house with you, moving, you know, with the turtle always has his home on his back. This is about being really open-hearted, that big open heart. We have the snowflake, which could be wintertime, can also just be a snowy place, a mountain retreat, skiing, chalet is coming through, Vermont. But also can be star, which would be Aquarius energy. You have a little sheep, which I love. That can be about dreaming of someone, but also wool and sweaters always comes through. When this comes up for me, it means Scotland a lot of times. But whatever comes through for you. That children also, maybe children's book, reading children's books, libraries, school. We have the moon and the star, wishing upon a star. We have the princess charm, which is someone who's really treats you like a princess, you know, just kind of that. It can also be that money or someone who, you know, is very well off. And you also have more dream stuff. So you have a couple of dream references here, okay? Because we have counting sheep, which could be dream. We have the dream catcher and the moon and the star. And for some reason, a children's book keeps popping up in my head. Good night, moon. I don't know if you guys know it, but for some reason, that's what I'm supposed to tell you. So whoever that is, please write below. Wow, so that's your Mr. Big. Okay, we have, you know what's really funny, you guys? Okay. Samantha's guy was like, had sandy blonde hair, brown eyes, was tall on the show and on the movie. Oh my God. Okay, this happened now twice. We're 2 for 2 right now with them being the details of the person really matching up. Okay, guys, and if you are Paige, please say hi. That's really exciting. I can't wait to hear all your stories. Please. Oh, you know what? I just saw Sam, which is what she was called, Samantha. And Sag. Okay, I'm seeing a lot now. Okay, Sam. Oh my God. Okay, guys, I'm loving this reading today. I knew it would be fun. I'm so happy to bring you these readings and these messages. Thanks for choosing me. Thanks for being here. Come back and watch me again. I love that you're here with me. I love doing your readings. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, all that good stuff. Hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified as soon as I post anything, whether it's a message about what's coming up or a poll. That's my way of communicating with you guys, so please be sure to do that. And don't forget to write your love question in the comment section if you have one, if you want to be entered in for the free mini reading giveaway. Okay, guys, I'm wishing you all such a beautiful, beautiful day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys. Hey, guys, you are my Charlottes. You chose the Charlotte pile. And if you haven't watched the show, if you're named Charlotte, hi Charlotte. And if you haven't watched the show and you just are watching this because you want to know who your next Mr. Big is, that's great. And if you're wondering who Charlotte is, she's this really sensitive, kind, more conservative, a little bit more like buttoned up person, okay? More traditional. Let's see what comes through for you about your next Mr. Big. We're going to do your tarot first, and then I have very specific one pull for each pile, personality as well as looks card. So we're going to get really specific hair color, eye color, and personality stuff, as well as charms, initials, and some oracle cards. So it's going to be really fun. Okay, guys, here we go. First, we're going to look at you. Oh, you got the Queen of Cups. Oh my God, that's totally Charlotte. So the Queen of Cups energy is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, sometimes female energy, but doesn't have to be. Could be moon, could be rising, but also can just be someone who's a mom or someone who's nurturing or someone who's just caring and sensitive. The Queen of Cups is emotional. She's, you know, connected to the moon and to water and to the tides and to her emotions and to other people's emotions. A lot of times she can be an empath or intuitive person, somebody who really feels things at a deep level. Okay, so that's how you're coming through. Your Mr. Big is coming through as the Justice card. Ooh, very cool. Okay, so the Justice card, I am getting for this person a lot of strong Libra energy, okay, because we do have the scales there, and this card can represent Libra energy, but also could be literally a lawyer, somebody who works in the legal field. We do have the sword, which is like someone who's very direct, someone who communicates for a living, or is, you know, very like just loves to talk, loves to, you know, have conversations with their friends, is very verbal, but definitely getting that air sign energy, but specifically that Libra energy. And as I said, could be someone who works in law, who's a lawyer. Somebody who, but also could just be very fair. They could also work in justice, in criminal reform. They could be a police officer. They could be someone that just, you know, it's even coming through like a a marriage person. What's it called? A mediator, someone who mediates. And even if that's not what they do for a living, that's kind of how they live their life. They're like very fair. They hear both sides. They listen to people's arguments. They want to be really fair. Okay, and honest. I'm getting a very strong, honest vibe. Okay, so at the base of it, ooh, so when you meet this person, it feels like you are, you're at the point where you are making a decision about something, because the Two of Swords is always about making a decision. What's interesting is we have that sword energy over here of the Justice card. So lots of air sign stuff going on. Again, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. And it's funny because with the Justice card and the Two of Swords, it's like this is about making a decision and being fair. This person, you're coming from this place of having to make a decision and being fair. It's like, I feel like you guys could definitely meet if you're both, if say you're in the law as well, like you're working on a case together or something. It doesn't have to be that, but there's definitely this compromise that comes about because when you guys get together, there's some sort of balance. This person might have to balance some of the things they've done in the past, or maybe make some changes, but let's see where they're coming from. Oh wow, so they have the Fool card at the base of it. So yeah, you really make them want to take a chance. Okay, I feel like this person is generally somebody who doesn't like to you know what's really weird about this? Because I just am getting, these are all really connected. It's not weird, obviously, but I put the names down. I didn't know which pile was which or what the cards were. I literally just wrote the cards out, the names, before I pulled them. So what's funny is I'm just remembering that Charlotte ends up marrying, in the movies and the show, a lawyer who helps her with her divorce. And this is so wild that I am literally getting goosebumps. Okay, so maybe that's you. And maybe you meet this person because you're going through a divorce and you have to decide, do I want to date my attorney? And this person has to really go for it and act like a step out of the box to really get you and get your attention. Wow, oh my God, this is so cool. I'm loving this today, you guys. Ooh, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so overall, this is going to be slow and steady. This is going to be a relationship that builds. This person is going to win your heart because they put in the work, because they show up every day, because they take their time. This is going to be something that definitely builds over time. It's not going to be like, woo, sweep you off your feet energy with the Knight of Pentacles. It's like someone who's really, really going to show up, do the little things. I get the feeling of like someone who, you know, just helps you with stuff, like basic stuff that it's like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. And they're just there all the time being helpful. And that is going to really, really like be so wonderful for you. And this person is going to be like, they're going to have to really step out of their comfort zone, and they're going to do something to really get your attention though. With that Fool card, they know that they have to kind of like mix it up with you. Oh, this is so sweet, you guys. I'm loving this energy. Okay, let's get some more info. Let's see how you feel when you first meet this person. I'm curious about this. How do you feel when you first meet? Faith. Ooh, so you really trust this person. You have a lot of faith in this connection immediately. This person with that Justice card is so fair, so balanced, so honest that you definitely have faith in this connection and in them right away. So yeah, there could be this connection between them helping you in some way before you date. How do they feel about you when you first meet? Fear. Ooh, and they have that Fool card. Yes, they're afraid of making a fool of themselves. This is literally playing out just like this. I'm hysterical. They are afraid at first there's something that they're uncomfortable with, and they know they have to step out of their box, and they have to show you that they care, and there's something that they're nervous about expressing. So there's a little bit of fear there, but you have faith. 2 F's, okay? So I want to point that out because the letter F could be important for you in terms of your name, their name, some connection there because you both F, okay? So that letter is, I want to point that out. Okay, wow. Ooh, you guys. Now, let's see what the romance angels say about you guys. Wow. Okay, these two came out together. So we have worth waiting for, divine timing is at work in your life, which I love, next to that Knight of Pentacles, meaning it's going to be slow and steady, and it's worth waiting for, okay? And it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And that comes next to his card with the fear. Wow, I love this. Yes. So that's why it's going to be slow, because we have that fear card, okay? So that makes total sense. And you're getting the message, it's worth waiting for. And that 2 of Swords, oh my gosh, okay, now I'm really getting it. Here we go, taking me a moment, you guys. See, you're the Queen of Cups. You're ready, you're open. You're like, listen, he's sitting there, Mr. Justice card, afraid to make a wrong move. He's got to be the Fool. He's got to jump in both feet. And you're like, okay, I'm here, I'm open, I'm ready. I'm waiting for a decision here. So it's like you're using your intuition, which is totally that 2 of Swords card. And you have faith, okay, because you really know that this is a good connection. And that person, your Mr. Big, just needs to let go a little, take that leap of faith, that Fool card, another F, okay, fear, Fool, faith, and open his heart. Oh my gosh, I'm loving it. This is really, really coming together, you guys. Okay, now let's see what Aphrodite says about you guys and your love. Ooh, you got diamond, Aphrodite's gemstone. Tough, clear, brilliant, pure. Number 52, the bond between you is unbreakable. I love that. And by the way, if you guys have watched the movie, Charlotte got a huge rock from her Mr. Big, from Tiffany's, okay? So I love that. So this is really a committed relationship. This person is really probably, wanting to commit, and maybe there could be a diamond, an engagement ring coming. The bond is unbreakable. Ooh, I love it. Okay, now we pull one from each to get details about what this person looks like and some personality traits. Okay, so first from this pile, we have black. So black hair. Average height. Oh my gosh, this is really going along, although I think he was bald, but who knows, maybe he had black hair first. Charlotte's person, Mr. Big. And brown eyes. Yep, this is actually unbelievable. Okay, guys. Now let's see. We'll pull 2. Okay, so we have wealthy and children. Beautiful. Okay, guys. Now let's roll the astro dice and see what other signs, symbols, and messages we need about this relationship and this person. You're Mr. Big. Okay, we have Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Oh my gosh. Okay, we got it 3 times. So that is really strong energy of Sagittarius coming through. Now, let's get some letters, initials. I couldn't think of his name. It's Harry. Charlotte's Mr. Big. Okay, that feels like it. Let's see what we got. Okay, so we have X, we have T, we have A, tax attorney maybe, okay, tax, B, N R M S B P and D. Okay, guys, so you can take a moment, pause the video if you want, see if anything jumps out at you. It doesn't have to be completely spelled out. It could just be the first letter of a word or an initial, your initial, their initial. You know, play around with it and see what pops in. I always say, listen to your intuition, because when messages come through, even if they seem silly or random, they're not. Okay, nothing is random. We've got to realize that everything is happening for a reason. Okay. So we have. Ooh, we have the shamrock of good luck, good fortune. That also is an Irish symbol. We have the locket, which is like that true love, that memory, something old-fashioned. You have the star, which can be Aquarius energy, but also healing message, wishing upon a star. We have this, which I always think is like a Virgo message, but also just hard work, intricate work. We have the beautiful tree of life, growing something, a family. I love you forever, that beautiful soulmate energy. You do have the angel wing of protection coming through. You have this big open heart, which is so beautiful. You did get the Queen of Cups, so that definitely fits. And we have the dressing up and like the beautiful, like fancy high heel shoe that's like going somewhere fancy, being treated, someone spending a lot of money, and that also goes along with your message of wealthy. Okay, guys, and then if anything really pops out at you that means something for you, definitely go with that, because charms can be very, very personal too. Okay, so those are your beautiful messages, my Charlottes, about who is your Mr. Big. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. I thought it was so fun. Please leave me all your comments below. I love knowing how you connected. Say hi, let me know where you're watching from. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, all that good stuff. Hit the notification bell. Then you'll be notified as soon as I post something, whether it's a message, information, a poll, or a new video. Okay, and once you subscribe, write a love question if you want to be entered in for the chance at a mini reading with me. Okay, guys, I'm sending you so much love. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I can't wait to talk to you again soon. Bye, guys. You picked Miranda, and I love Miranda. Miranda is so loyal and so together and so amazing, and just very, very organized and a great friend, and a really good lawyer. So let's see about your Mr. Big. We're going to start with your tarot cards, and then I have very specific channeled messages. We're going to get hair color, eye color, zodiac signs, and I'm also going to get messages for you from the oracle and charms too. So we're going to get lots and lots, and this is so fun. I love this reading. Okay, let's start with you. So wow, you're coming through as the Ace of Pentacles, which is someone who I feel like you're very practical and down to earth. You could be an earth sign, a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, but just somebody who's generous, somebody who helps other people. I just see you as being helpful, as someone who wants to give help, who's also generous, maybe also by presence, like maybe you show your love language for expressing it to others is giving gifts, because I love this. It's like there's the hand giving the pentacle. I also feel like this could be like an indication of something through money or banking or business, but let's see what else we get for you. Oh my gosh, oh, you got the Lover's card. Okay, so your next Mr. Big is this big soulmate energy. Wow. You know, this person is coming through as your soulmate, as your perfect match, as your divine match. You guys feel very, very connected at a deep heart level, and there's a lot of generosity between the two of you. Oh, beautiful. So at the core of it, you're coming through as the Nine of Pentacles, which is funny because, you know, the Nine of Pentacles, and I mean, Miranda in the movie is very successful and very financially successful. And then the person she ends up with, she kind of has to help financially a little bit because he's just like a bartender or something, but they're such a good soul connection. So it's funny that this is all working out. All these readings, it's really funny. I'm so enjoying it. But so you're coming through as someone who has all of these, all of this stuff, this material, solid, pentacle energy underneath you. And even if you don't have it yet, like say you're like, wait a minute, I am literally just starting out, I just got my first job, I don't have any of it. It's like, listen, this is coming, and this is at your core, and this doesn't even have to just be financial. This can just be that you are a very solid person, and that maybe you like being comfortable, or like maybe you grew up with a lot of beautiful things, or maybe you were just secure financially. You didn't have to have a lot, but you just always had everything you needed. And this is really showing that you're coming from a place of strength and confidence, okay? Wow. And so your Mr. Big is coming through as the Emperor. My gosh, I love it. The Emperor energy can be Aries energy. So we have definite Aries energy coming through. This is a person who is your equal in terms of financial. And it's funny because I thought with the Ace of Pentacles, you might initially have to help this person, but I don't think so, because this person at their core is extremely good with money, good with finances, somebody that people come to for advice. You may meet that way because you come to this person for advice. They could even be like a financial planner or a mortgage broker or somebody who works in finance. But you guys definitely have a solid financial future together, and you definitely connect in that way. With the Emperor, I really feel like there's definitely a lot of luxury around you both, because you're coming from the Nine of Pentacles. He's the Emperor. He's a very protective person. He's very masculine energy, and just super, super protective. And that Aries, the Ram energy is coming through very strong. You also, with that Lovers card, have a little bit of the Gemini energy too. But I think that that's like, you guys are just really well matched. It's like your reflections. It could be even twin flame energy. But there's just so much protection and caring and nurturing around you too. And I do get the sense that this person could be someone that literally helps you with finance, or is someone you go to for advice about something. Could even be a friend of yours that you go to advice for something, because they're just good with stuff like that. Maybe they day trade, or maybe they know about Bitcoin, and you're like, I have no idea. What is this stuff? And this is the person that you go to. But you have a lot of luxury around you. And so it does feel like either that you are comfortable, or you'll create your own wealth. But I do feel both of you, there's this real sense of connecting and being solid and firm when it comes to finance. Okay. And then overall, you guys got the Seven of Wands, which is interesting. Seven of Wands is, again, another protective energy. I'm feeling very protective. That's what's coming through for you guys for this, for Mr. Big relationship. It's like you've gotten to a certain point in your life. When you meet this person, it's when you've achieved something that you want to protect, whether it's money, whether it's a job, whether it's, your kids, whatever it is. I just feel like this person comes in and really helps you with that, and honors that and protects you. There's a lot of protection here. And another fire sign energy for Mr. Big for you. So that Aries is being echoed again. So I would definitely say Aries energy is coming through. Okay, wow, this is really fun, you guys. Okay, now let's get some channeled messages and information about your relationship. We're going to start with the color oracle and see how you feel the very first time you meet. Okay. Wow, this came up in all, I think almost all the readings, intuition. So you were feeling very, you feel very connected to this person, and something inside you says, uh-oh, this person is like, this is important. You're going to get a hit right away, whatever that is for you. You know, for some people, it's a gut feeling. For some of you, it's a momentary thought. Some of you get like chills or goosebumps. Like everybody has their own, like whatever their way of receiving messages is, and that's what you're going to feel. You're going to feel one of whatever yours is. So you're going to have like this deep knowing when you meet them. How are they going to feel about you for the first time when you meet? How are they going to feel about you? Protection. Oh my gosh, you guys, that is exactly what I thought. Beautiful confirmation there of that Seven of Wands and that Emperor energy and that feeling I was getting. This person is very protective of you. And that's a good thing because it feels like a very positive protection. It doesn't feel like overbearing or control. That's a very different emotion. Okay, so this person feels really, really protective. I love that. And with that Emperor energy, the Seven of Wands, that definitely is coming through. Okay, let's get a romance angel. See what message you need from the angels about this person and your relationship. Oops. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Ooh, so this is something that is coming soon. Maybe you are like something came into your head, or you were like, oh my gosh, yes, I am about to like make a donation, or I have this money I want to invest, or I was going to call my friend about Bitcoin, or I was going to go to this seminar, and you're like, oh my God, yes, okay, whatever that is in terms of financial stuff, because you got that Ace of Pentacles and you got the Nine of Pentacles and the Emperor feels connected to that, to something about your financial life, okay? Maybe it's a job, a new job, a change of jobs, or somewhere that you're working that you meet. But yeah, there's definitely this like financial component and like advice, someone who's going to give you advice about something. Ooh, okay guys, happening very soon. Please let me know. And now let's get an Aphrodite love message about you guys together. What do we need to know today, Aphrodite? Rabbit, Aphrodite's animal, spring, new beginning, fertility, growth. Number 27, a new love cycle is coming for you. Yes, with that Ace of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, I love it. With the springtime, Pentacle energy would be in Taurus season. So that's April. That's springtime, and that's very soon. Because if you're watching this right after I post it, we're talking 5 months. Wow. Oh. You guys, that's super exciting. Okay, now let's get details about this person. Okay, we're going to pick one from each. Okay, so you have tall. This one. Green eyes. Sandy hair. And look at two from here. Corporate. I love it because I definitely felt that with the Emperor card and the Nine of Pentacles and that Ace of Pentacles. Corporate makes sense. That work connection. Wealthy. Money came through so much, you guys. Whether it's their wealth, your wealth, being financial investors, working in accounting, working like, you know what I mean? Something about money is just so coming through with this relationship. Could be property too. Let's roll the Astro Dice and see what zodiac signs we get for Mr. Big for you. My Miranda. Okay, we have Leo. We have Aquarius. And we have Aquarius twice. Okay, so Aquarius came through twice. Now let's get some letters, initials. This could be the person's name, could be yours, it could be place, a word. What? That one dropped. I feel like there's one more. It almost went in the candle. C really wanted to come out. So if that's you, C definitely wanted to come out. Okay, so we have R, G, K, T, B, P, D, and N. Okay, so take a moment. Obviously, it doesn't have to spell something exact. You can add in letters if something's jumping out at you. You know, just take a moment, see what comes through. And I'm going to do a charm reading now. So if you want to turn the volume down, sometimes people think it's too loud. Go ahead and do that, okay? You have this beautiful I love you to the moon and back message. You have that tree. I feel like this is that, you know, growing something together, but also can be that wealth or that corporate message. You have Capricorn energy coming through. Also an owl, someone who's really smart, someone who could be older. We have the deer message, which can for me sometimes mean like you'll be like, wow, when you first meet you're going to be startled or kind of frozen in a way. You have I love softball, so there's sports, could be a coach, some sort of connection to children or sports. The heart and moon, which is like wishing on a star. You got the starfish, which is about growth and renewal. And faith, it's very spiritual. You have the dream catcher, which can be about dreaming of someone, dreams coming true. Ooh, I love it. We don't get this one very often. Okay, you guys, you got Saturn, which is all about work and wealth and money and corporations, but Capricorn energy is coming through really strong. And look who's here, as right after I said that, the Capricorn charm. Okay, so yes, thank you. We got confirmation. There's work. That's meeting at work. And you got the palm tree, which can be Florida, but also being flexible or like a tropical vacation, an island, somewhere where there are palm trees, California, LA, all of those good things. Yay! That is your reading, my Mirandas out there. I hope you enjoyed it. That's your Mr. Big reading. Please be sure to write all your comments below. I can't wait to hear your stories. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, hit the notification bell. All of that really, really helps. And once you subscribe, if you want to be entered for a chance at a free mini reading with me, write your love question below after you subscribe. Okay, don't forget to say hi. Let me know where you guys are. To all my friends around the world, I'm sending you such love. I'll talk to you soon, guys. I hope you loved it. I love doing this reading. Bye, guys. Talk to you soon.